Hello, this is David Terrazas at AECT. We'll be demonstrating the small block press used for making sample blocks to test the soil off your property or anywhere that you may plan on building. First, you want to have your material screened down to an 1/8 inch. This material has already been screened down, as you can see. It's already been passed to an 1/8 inch and it's ready for use. This soil has been prepped already and has the right content of moisture. You want to be able to form a ball in your hand with it whenever you lump it. You don't want to over squeeze it, just loosely form a ball. If it holds, you have pretty good moisture content. This is the actual block press, and it has 3 components. This is your actual press plate. You put your form into it, it's marked front. That's the press plate. Then you would fill that chamber with a load of soil without compacting it into it. You don't want to press down on it. You just shake the loose material off. Put it into the press chamber and then come back to your pump. Make sure your valve's tight and you'll pump to 3,000 psi. Because of the air, you may see it retract a little bit. It's about 3,000. You'll release it. And the best method to do this is to kind of hold it in place. Go ahead and pull the bottom plate out, and you'll take this eject plate that has a hole in it, slide it under, let it realign itself. And then you come back to your piston, tighten it up, and eject your block. And now here's your finished product. Scrape off the edges, rub it real flat. And now you have a sample block which you can now compress and test the strength of it, or dry it for the next day and preferably check the strength that day. So for this purpose, what you would do is you put your press plate in upside down, push it all the way in, make sure that your surfaces are clean with no bumps or raises. Make sure the plate's clean. And you will align the block with this plate here on top, the actual plate that slides in that form. So slowly, slowly, ever so slow. Get it close as you can. Right as it touches, kind of make sure you got it square in there. And then you start it off once you feel it. Okay. Then you'll come back to your gauge. What's going to happen is, as you're pressing, the pressure will raise and you'll feel the collapse inside this hand pump. And you'll see the blowout about the same time. So you want to make sure you're looking at it, have them relatively close to each other, because you want to see the pressure and the blowout. And I can feel it still holding, and right about there was the blowout, and that was it. So this one blew out at about 1,800 pounds. These fresher blocks are a lot harder to test, so it'd be better to go ahead and wait a day or two before you actually test the block.